Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to do some underwater exploration all over again. Gosh, remember back in the old days of Genshin, we had to drain water, but now we're diving into the water. The water is not an obstacle for us anymore. There really is nothing here. You sure this is the place? It it should be. Father couldn't be wrong. Wait, the robot dog is waterproof. Let's go. Still, Paimon didn't expect the same or good dive. Same thoughts, Paimon. Affirmative. I am equipped with the latest multi-use diving unit, with which I may always accompany my master and those composed of pure water. The She suddenly appeared. Huh? Mamir, what are you doing here? Oh, where did you come from? Sorry, did I scare you? Those monsters kinda just came out jumping out of those glowing circles, so I hid in the cleft of the rocks. I see. It's all good as long as you're okay. Are you alone? No, there's a friend of mine who's been trapped over there. Ah. That child's name is Puka. That tall one, could I... tall one, could I be sassy to rescue her? Leave it to us. Yes, let's go. I am so glad we don't have oxygen mechanics here, as well as drowning mechanics. Yeah. We are invincible in the face of water. We can now go to places that are unreachable. Please get away from me. I'm just a normal Melusine. I'm not tasty at all. No, silly. We're here to save you. We got rid of the monsters already. You're Puka, right? Yes? Ah, who'd have thought that a Melusine could get caught in seagrass? He's trapped there. Let's find some way to get rid of this seagrass. Alright, we're gonna do some stingray action here real quick. Let's see if I can cut this. Okay. Can I cut this fast enough? Let's go! Thank you, tall person. Thank you, good-hearted Spectre. Hang on a sec. Who you're calling a Spectre? Paimon's Paimon and this is Traveler. Annie, what was all that just now? Why are you two in a place like this? I don't know what happened either earlier. The ground suddenly started to shake, and those scary monsters started to show up. Puka and I were here to pick up those beautiful stones. We've been here many times, and this never happened, nor have we ever seen those frightening creatures. So I've been wanting to ask this, but why is Mamere here? Mamere brought us here. Huh? But how did you know we were here? Father told me. He told me that you were in danger, and that I should ask Traveler and Paimon to come and save you. Father? Ah, I see. So it was Father who asked you to come and save us. Thank you, Mamere. Eh? So you know who Father is, Clasty? No? Huh? Still, Mamere always talks to herself about how she is able to speak to Father. I've always supposed that's her imaginary friend. She's largely alone otherwise. Ooh. This is even more sus than I expected. So, she's the only one who can hear the Father? I don't know what's going on, but thank you all the same. Don't thank me, I didn't do anything. Father's the one who told me what to do. My apologies for interrupting Miss Mamere and Miss Puka. Considering our surroundings, I suggest that we leave this place post-haste to avoid further attacks. Ah! Another dog appeared! Calm down, Puka. This is the robotic dog Mamere picked up before, right? It couldn't move before though, could it? A keen observation, Miss Gracely. Regardless, the logic circuits recommend that we not tarry. Please allow me to escort you to a safe location. The contamination index here has exceeded the threshold of human tolerance. Contamination index? Could that be related to the hallucinations that I saw earlier? A safe place? So do we just need to go back home? Yup! Paimon doesn't know what Samer means by this contamination index stuff, but we might get attacked again if we stay here. So let's get you all home safe first. Got it! Thank you, Miss Paimon. You've got a good heart. Hehe, alright, let's go! Head to the designated location. Okay, let's see. gosh. This must be on such a high toxicity level or something. Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait. Okay. Alright. I swear. Whenever I see something purple, I just I just immediately think that that purple thing is sauce. Like legit. I just think anything that is related to the abyss related purple things, I just think they're bigger sauce in general. Yeah, anything that has a purple glow. Well, except when it's Electro, of course. Electro is good with me. I chose Electro. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a sea conch. And from afar, the opening kind of looks like a spiral. Here we go again with the spiral talk. Oh my god. Okay. Just to reiterate what I said earlier, there are a lot of spirals in Genshin's surroundings. Back before Sumeru got released, there were only a few spirals in the environment, including the spiral abyss and the chasms openings. But ever since Sumeru came out, we've seen a lot of spirals for some reason. Yeah, alright. And looks like venturing into a spiral is gonna lead to the unknown or something. So I'm really wondering if this is an entrance of some sort. Investigate. Never mind, you just have coins there. Oopsies! Okay. Alright. I really thought this was an opening for some reason. Oh well, it's okay. I'm overthinking. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to... Oh, never mind. This is a spiral. Okay. I want to share something about the Narcissan Cruise. Narcissan Cruise World Quest all over again. So, yeah, spoiler alert to those who haven't done the quest yet. Actually, inside the underwater palace, we did get to see some spiral water pool portals there, like this one, and they do look like spirals from afar. And then actually during the quest, Paimon said something about venturing to the unknown or something, and she said that while the camera was panning to the spiral water pool thingy portal. Yeah. It leads to the unknown. Oh my god. World War, Spiral Abyss, Spiral Mushroom, Spiral Conch. Man, I'm have a fatigue right now. Yeah, for some reason. However, has a fascination with spirals in Genshin. And I'm not I don't really remember this much now, but there's this thing called the Fibonacci sequence in real life, and it's some kind of number. Yeah, some kind of... Oh wait, no, not really a number. Some kind of it's a very satisfying number sequence, and usually it's represented by a spiral called the Fibonacci spiral. And actually, the Fibonacci spiral looks like the spirals in the chasm. Yeah. Yeah, actually, just to... I won't teleport there right now, but basically, the entrance to the chasm is a Fibonacci spiral. Yes. We're gonna follow this Sealy over here, it seems. Gosh, you know what? I really have to update my spiral lore serial over again. I did make a Twitter thread about it long ago, back when we still only had the chasm. We didn't have Sumeru yet back then. But ever since then, once we reach Sumeru, there has been a lot of spirals. And okay, yeah, I think I do need to update that thread. I did take some screenshots of spirals in Sumeru, but it's just that I haven't tweeted them out yet in a thread or something. So yeah. Actually, thank you for that world word. Yeah, you're really going all out with the math today. So yeah, actually, the Fibonacci sequence is composed of numbers. Basically, if you add the first two numbers, the answer will be the next number. So for example, with world wars, example right here, one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. So yeah, if we add 1 plus 2, that will be 3. And then 3 plus 2 5 is equal to 5. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. And so on. Yeah, it works that way. Thank you for that. I actually forgot about that. I know it's been mentioned in my previous math classes, but I forgot about it. Oh. Actually, I'm not actually controlling Kokomi here, by the way. It's a new kind of exploration mechanic. Okay, so we're in a new sub area, it seems. Okay. Gosh, it really feels so satisfying to use Kokomi in Fontaine, I swear. Especially since when it comes to Kokomi lore, Kokomi mentioned that she likes to go diving at times. It's so sad that we can't do diving in Watatsumi Island, but I'm so glad that we got to do it here, at least in Fontaine. Even though yeah, even in Konamiya too, there wasn't any diving at all. Yeah, and Konamiya wasn't underwater for some reason. But for some reason, in Enkanomiya, there are stingrays floating around. So yeah, really sus. And yeah, as I was saying, even though Kokomi isn't from Fontaine, she feels at home here, aesthetically, for some reason. Yes. Gosh, I remember, actually, a lot of people have also speculated that maybe Kokomi is the hydro dragon, the new hydro dragon. Yeah, because it has been said that the reborn hydro sovereign will take the form of a human. Actually, I wanna go read that again. Yeah, I think it's just a tiny portion of the Enkanomiya books. Yeah, it's been a while since I last read those books, I mean. Okay, so that would be... okay, where's the... There we go. The Byakuya collection? Okay. Where's the part about the sovereigns? Let me see. Okay, not this one. Volume 4. Oh, these are the elements, actually. Okay, I don't think this is the one. Okay, volume 1. Okay. Dragon ears. Okay. Immortal. Okay, this one. I think the seven sovereigns, actually they're one of the hugest talks in town when it comes to the Genshin lore community recently. And yeah, if you're ever curious to find out where the whole seven sovereigns thing came from, it actually started way back in the Enkanomiya World Quest. So, in one of the Enkanomiya World Quests, you can actually collect these books called the Byakuya collection, and basically it talks about the history of Enkanomiya and as well as some stuff about Teyvat's ancient history. So, in this part right here under volume 2, we have this thing called where was it again? Oh my god, I lost it. Yeah, where are the seven there we go. This section right here, 40 years after the held branches. So yeah, let me just go read this to you real quick. Okay. 40 winters entombed the flames, and 40 summers churned the seas. The seven sovereigns were vanquished, and the seven nations submitted to the heavens. The primordial one, the great sovereign, began the creation of heaven and earth for our sake. that of its creations were which it cherished most, who would soon appear upon this earth. Yes. And then okay, let me see if we still have other stuff here. Where's the part about the Hydro Sovereign? Wait, okay, this one. Um, the first year of darkness. The people of the seven sovereigns had found refuge in the oceans, and the dragoneers of the depths ruled this particular place, which led to war between them and our ancestors. Our ancestors chased them into the shadows with the light of 1,000 lanterns, and they hid in those shadows, hunting us. But there was only darkness in this space, and so their hunting grounds were untrammeled. Yeah, basically, the Endymion people suffered suffered an era of darkness during these times. Okay, let me see. I could not find the one about the Hydro Sovereign. Wait a minute. I think I'll find it at some point. Where is it? I swear. Also, 26 minutes before we set so through. I think I am just gonna do the commissions later after the quest if I do finish it. Where's the part about the Hydro Sovereign? I couldn't find it. Okay. But yeah, other than these Enkanomiya books right here, we did get to see a little bit of stuff about the Seven Sovereigns during the Nahida Story Quest Act 2. So we did get to meet Apep, who is the Dendro Dragon, and although it was not explicitly stated, it's highly possible that that Apep could be one of the Seven Sovereigns of Teyvat. And actually, Apep mentioned another dragon called Nibelung, and as far as I remember, they're the Dragon King. Oh, there we go! I found it! I found this spot right here. Okay. Alright, this is still in volume 1. I forgot what volume this is. Oh, volume 4. It's hard to catch actually. So this part says that prophecy holds that the Dragon Sovereign of Water will be born in a human form. You must not let this thing happen in Enkanomiya. There we go. I wonder why though. I wonder why they're so afraid. But yeah, it has been before Fontaine came out, and before we even got to meet Nouvellette, who is really suspicious by the way. A lot of people have been speculating that maybe Kokomi is the next Hydro Sovereign or something, because she does have a lot of she kind of has some Hydro Dragon themes to her. And at first I didn't really notice it at first, but Ashikai, I think Ashikai made a lore video about this, a lore theory video about Kokomi. Yeah, back in the Inazuma days. And actually Kokomi's constellation, it looks like some kind of water dragon. And actually her constellation is called, where is it again? The Jakheina Somnolenta. Yeah, I forgot what the meaning of this is. I think it stands for sleeping dragon or something. Yes. And also, yeah, by the way, thank you for pointing that out, Kate. Also, last event, Kokomi goes to Sumer to look for the pearl. Yeah, during the 3.8 event in the Veloria Mirage place, Kokomi had to offer some kind of pearl that will help Idea, who's the ocean caretaker there. Yeah, that will help Idea collect the wishes of the people. Yeah, something like that. And then she used those wishes to repair the domain again. Because as we know, that limited time domain got turned upside down, and then suddenly things started to go haywire. And we had to fix the domain basically. Yes. Going back to Kokomi, I think in that one Ashikai theory video, I think Ashikai said something about Kokomi's constellation looking like Watatsumi Island. Yeah, it's actually a really cool video, by the way. I forgot where that video is. Maybe if I have some time I can link it here or in Twitter. But yeah, basically Ashikai said that it's not really a one-to-one similarity, but like if you ever feel like if you ever feel like overlapping Kokomi's entire constellation on top of Watatsumi Island, they kind of line up. And when I saw that in the video, I was like, oh shoot! Ashika is onto something. Yes, yes. Also, Culture got to go and then we don't stay too late. Thank you for stopping by, Culture. Thank you. Have a good rest. Yeah, I will. I think I'll rest very soon. Yes, yes. Don't worry about me. Also, World War got to go. Have a nice day. Oh, jump palagi. See you again. Oh, thanks for teaching me that. Have a good rest, World War. Gate. Also for me, Kokomi design is like been made just for Fontaine underwater exploration mechanics, and it's been so long when she got introduced to us. Yeah, that's the thing actually. Like even though there are things that I loved about Inazuma, there are also some things that I was disappointed with. When it comes to Inazuma, I will not go into them. Yeah, I will not go into them at the moment. But what I will say for the moment is that I really wish that they could have portrayed Kokomi better. Like she's such a very lore heavy character if you read her lore. However, I just wish that we got more of that in actual quest content, because although her story quest was able to fill in some of the gaps that this Inazuma Archon quest had, in my opinion, I think it would have been even better if we got to see Kokomi's Enkanomiya background, since we do know that before Watatsumi Island existed, there was Enkanomiya, and yeah, Watatsumi Island's ancestors are all from Enkanomiya. They basically had to migrate to Watatsumi Island due to reasons. Yes. But yeah, it was Orobashi, their god, who encouraged them to go to the surface. Yes. But Dash, it's past noon where I am right now, and just realized it's past 3 a.m. there. It's late for you. Yeah. Don't worry about me though, because no, I actually got enough sleep before this. Yeah. I think I've been spending a lot of time exploring Fontaine recently. It's so easy to get distracted here. Yeah. Gate, Orobashi skull and Hydra Dragon skull, see the similarities. Yeah, even though Orobashi is technically a snake, it still surprises me that we got to see his skeleton in Inazuma. See, that's the fascinating thing about dragon and snake skeletons in this game actually. Like I think this has been the third time that we got to see some sort of large skeleton got integrated into the environment. For some reason, it became one with the environment. Yeah. And it's kind of creepy to think that even though these creatures are long gone now, in some way they're kind of still alive, especially when we talk about their blood or their remains having some sort of life force. Like what I mentioned earlier, Durin's blood can revive things. Even the Tatarigami energy from Orobashi's remains, they still have some adverse effects to people and surroundings. So yeah. And even this entire Elynas place, it kind of has some sort of toxicity to it. Yeah, because every time traveler hears some sort of noise, probably that's the father's voice. They always have this sort of headaches. Ooh, so there was a village here too, huh? Yes, this bay was closer to the ore veins, so As for me, I'm here because it makes it easier for me to care for the injured animals in the area. Anyway, we should be safe once we reach home. Thank you, Traveler Paimon. Thank you as well, Mamir. If it wasn't for you, we might have never made it back. Let's have tea next time we get the chance. Oh, come on. Now's not the time to be shy. I'm not shy. I'm just... Oh, never mind. I understand. In that case, we'll go back first. Thank you for escorting us, Traveler Paimon. See you. Stay safe. I love how they swim here. Well, I guess our rescue mission's done and dusted, eh? Thank you for your help and for being willing to trust me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known what to do when faced with those monsters. Affirmative. If not for this lady here, I would not have been able to eliminate those life forms so quickly. However, hypotheticals generated from previous data indicate that my sweeper mode would have neutralized the threat posed by those hostile life forms, albeit requiring a longer period of time. Hehe! Traveler and pirate are well-seasoned adventurers, you know. Still, what are these things doing inside Elynas? And they appeared alongside the Quake too. I wonder how Father is doing. Speaking of that, Paimon thought that Father was a secret only the Melusines knew about. Paimon didn't think that the other Melusines hadn't heard of him either. That's right. No one can hear his voice, just like how no one can understand the painting's contents. They would think that I was talking to myself whenever I spoke to Father. That's understandable. That means that the voice I heard then was... Well, now that we've seen you repair Seymour and take us to help Yuka and such, I'm sure that your father must be a decent person. Absolutely, he's the best in the world. Oh shoot, here we go again. Whoa, everything's shaking again. Traveler, Paimon, those monsters, they've appeared elsewhere. Huh? This time they've shown up where we collected paints previously. You mean the place with the large house in the shipwreck? It's a long way from here. Yes, I know. What should we do if we don't make it in time? There's no need to take the long way. We can ascend directly from here. But there should be no path up there. I have just completed a full scan of the surrounding areas. We need only penetrate the layers of rock above us to reach Mercy Village directly. That will allow us to reach our destination in good time. Say we're so reliable. It's not that simple, you know. What do you mean, need only penetrate the layers of rock above us? How do we do that? I detect a lack of faith in my functionalities, Miss Paimon. Concern is unnecessary. My most advanced timing module can penetrate rock layers of this thickness. Noble and lovely Lady Traveler, I asked you to take me to the waters up above. I cannot maintain diving unit operation while my mining module is active. Ah, well, guess he can do that too, huh? So we're gonna return there, it seems. Ooh, things are getting even more interesting. Actually, let me go get this Hydroculus before I forget. Yes. Okay. Okay, let me go read some chats real quick. Gate. Ate is Kokomi passive skill on swimming works on Fontaine ko ba? Oh, actually, I have not yet tried her water walking skill at the moment. Yeah, I think I'll go try it out sometime. Yeah, I'll try to see. The only thing is, dragons hate gods and Orobashi is a god. Oh shoot! Now that I think about it, I actually wonder what they felt towards Orobashi. Yeah. I have a silly question. Will you want when you got on Fontaine Court and the one defending you is Nahida? Actually, it would be really fun to see Nahida defending us in court for some reason. However, if you think about that hypothetical situation, I really wonder what Nahida would feel. Oh wait, no, not Nahida. I really wonder what Fossilors would feel towards Nahida and vice versa. Yeah, because we did get to hear from Nahida that according to Nahida, Fossilers is Fossilers has a unique personality. So yeah. So I really wonder what Fossilers thinks of Nahida then. Especially since that Nahida is the youngest god at the moment. You're pretty strong, aren't you, Seymour? Okay, let me see. Wait, does she have a swimming passive? Ah, you're right. Decreases swimming stamina consumption for your own party members by 20%. Ah! Oh, right. I forgot she has this passive. I thought you were talking about the water walking ability. My bad. It's part of the burst. Ah. Yeah, I should try doing the fast swimming at some point. Wait. Where am I gonna go again? Oh. Okay. Now I know. In things that I forgot. Kokomi has a swimming stamina passive. Yes, that's so convenient though. Oh shoot! Defeat the Riftwolves. Look, there's a bunch of monsters over there.
Hey,
And come to think of it, why are they all surrounding that rock?
allow me. Don't be scared.
Okay,
Make
let's see.
yourselves at home. Positions.
But yeah, I'm really glad that Nahida taught us well, especially since there are some quest thingies in the Fontaine Archon quest that were also used during the Sumeru Archon quest. So yeah, all the thinking activities for the Sumeru Archon quest has paid off. Oh shoot! It's this thing is standing on the summoning circle for some reason. Oh god. I am kinda concerned. Okay, let me see. Alright. Why on earth is this thing in the middle of the summoning circle? I cannot believe this. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways. We're gonna have to do this then. There we go. The prismatic resonance shatters the ore, and Melusine unexpectedly falls out. You rushed over to help her up, and fortunately she doesn't appear to be injured. Huh? Mimir, what are you doing here? And you're... Paimon's Paimon and she's Traveler. Mimir brought us here. Ah, is that so? Thank you all. My name is Virda, but just call me V. I'm an apprentice agent of the Marchese Phantom. I think I ran into her a while ago. Yeah, she's just standing in one of the Melusine houses. Still, I didn't think I would get into this mess. How embarrassing. An apprentice agent? Ooh, so you're with the authorities in Fontaine. No. It's a self-proclaimed title at the moment. One day, though, I'll be a proper agent, just like Sidel. Oh yeah, actually I forgot about that part. A lot of the authorities in Fontaine, they're actually Melusines. Wait, so you can give yourself that title? Anyway, what happened just now? Why did you end up hiding inside the rock? Eh, did I do something like that? I don't remember. I just remember falling down while fleeing, but nothing else after that. That was Father protecting you. Father? Ah, never mind that for now. Even Traveler and Paimon don't know what that's about. Yeah, until now, we don't know who that father is. More importantly, are there any other Melusines trapped here? I didn't see anyone else. I was doing special training alone here after all. But I did catch sight of some humans I've never seen before. Might have seen 4 of them. Humans you've never seen before? What? Wait just a sec. Did you come across some purple guy and 3 people in red scarves? That's right. Are they your friends? How should we explain this? You tell Beard about what happened before. Huh? So that actually happened? Now that I think about it, they were behaving suspiciously. I guess I still have a lot to learn. Where's Sidil in my shoes? Did you see which way they went? Yes, they were heading that way. Alright then, let's go after them, Traveler. Oh, they're here. Sis! Why are these things still chasing us? Do I look like I know you, numbskull? It's just bad luck. Come on. Are you seriously still coming? It's those suspicious people. Stop. Don't run. Be careful. Those things behind them are... You're out. Please help. We'll pay you, I swear. Oh, here we go again. Uh-oh. All those monsters are coming this way. Careful, Traveler. Excess hostile reactions detected. Switching to purification mode. Oh, he has that kind of mode. Okay, okay. For your own safety, Miss Mamere, please keep a certain distance. Okay. That level estimate medium. Please help me protect Miss Mamere.
I see everything.
Okay, the NPCs are fighting alongside us all over again.
Follow my strength. Hold the line.
Okay,
You play. You're up.
let's go. There's too many of them. I can't hold on any longer. Oh shoot. Use this little. Go back. Don't die in a place like this. Ow.
Let's move out. Rest and rebuild. Committed to memory.
Okay.
Here.
I think we're almost there. Oh, gate. Ate, did you also saw the Fontaine City Sewer slumps pa? Yeah, I saw them already. Arresting the masterminds behind the summoning of these creatures. What else? Wait, we didn't do anything. You're just being chased by those monsters, honest. What's going on? Tell us everything. Also, what about that purple guy? Where's Jacob? That's right. Confess. I love how she has her hands on hips here. Whatever. Now that it's come to this, we might as well come clean. This our luck, seriously. We should never have taken this job. That madman got us to bring him those red stones. You know, those you gathered previously, he said they'd be important. Important for what? For whatever the heck he was going to do with them. He didn't tell us anything else. Just get me the ores by Alamar. We're mercs, not miners. And we did it for him, alright? For half a day we worked. And at the end of it, he didn't even pay us when we gave him these damned ores. He even started saying some... weird stuff. He hadn't even caught what he said before he took the fragments and left, dropping us like a sack of potatoes with a useless and I guess always are the best, and no pay either. I was going to get even with that scoundrel, but he did some hand sign and blabbered out something in a language I didn't know. That's when those monsters appeared, and they chased us all the way here. Why? That's scumbag. Did he summon the monsters at the other locations? What? What other locations are you talking about? The same monsters appeared in areas around the village, and they're attacking Melusines wherever they find them. Wait, did something like that happen? I didn't know, I swear! After leaving your place, that Jacob guy led us to the intersection up ahead. We didn't really delay. So basically, he never told you anything except that you should go steal the paintings? Don't even bring it up. Never mind telling us anything. That charlatan didn't even pay us our deposit. Why'd you work so hard for someone who doesn't even pay a deposit? Is it because you thought he was handsome? Oh, so you like purple? Oh, so you like purple, do you, boss? What in the world are you talking about, you idiot? Of course not. How's that guy handsome anyway? Also, what kind of reason is I like purple? Well, he sure looked like he was in the Mora. I hope that a little extra enthusiasm might get him to part with more of it, so I decided to waive his deposit. And that's what you call a self-inflicted wound. Looks like we won't be able to get anything useful from these guys. How should we deal with them now? Hey, don't worry, leave it to me. I'm not an official agent yet, but I can escort them back to the village and hand them over to Sedil. No problem. Wait just a moment. Aren't we victims too? You ransacked my house, hurt Seymour, and still you claim to be victims. That's right. Wait, whose house did they ransack? Stop, it's not the main point. Exactly, to think that you would even do something like that. You're incorrigible. Come with me now and don't you dare resist. Wait, you're going after that guy, aren't you? We know where he's gone. Listen, he's headed towards the place where the giant rock is hanging. You know, over that way. If you give chase now, you can still catch him. The place with the giants though? Wait, you mean... It's a warm place that makes people at ease. Why would you tell us this? Hey, even mercenaries know how to be picky about our employers. That self-serving monster summoning fraudster is no employer of mine, no matter how much he's offering. Not that he even paid us the deposit in the first place, I mean. Everything's shaking again. Hey sis, do you think this earthquake could be... Crap, if more of those monsters show up. Hey shorty, you wanted to arrest us, right? Wait now, we surrender unconditionally. That's more like it. Go for it, reform yourselves at the Fortress of Meripid and learn to be useful to society. Actually, I don't think we've seen the Fortress of Meripid yet. I wonder if that's gonna be a new location in the upcoming Fontaine patches. Well, guess we'll leave them to you. We'll get to the bottom of these quakes. Alright, Mercs, don't get any funny ideas or the Mason Gardenage are gonna show you what for. Yes. After disarming the mercenaries and tying their hands, Virda escorts them away. So, what are we gonna do now, traveler? Oh no! Amir, what's wrong? You don't look good at all. No, it's not that. It's... father. It hurts. No. Why are you doing that? I heard it too. And you look just as horrible, traveler. You heard something? What did you hear? I'm fine, but... we're out of time. Gotta hurry to the place where we collected the paints previously. Yes, please, Traveler Paimon, we have to get over there. Even if you say that, shouldn't you rest for a bit? You look like you're hurting all over. Yes, it hurts. I've never experienced anything like this before. Gosh, the red effects right here, they kind of remind me of the you know that back in the Sumer Archon quest, whenever the Akasha malfunctions, we actually got to see some red effects. Yes, something like this one. But I must go. Father must be suffering far more than I am. Please, Traveler and Paimon, please take me there, to the place where we gathered high purity ores earlier. Okay, let's go. There should be a shortcut we can take. Oh, Blue Longing of Heart and Moon. So we're now at the third part of the quest. Oh. Oh, oh, shucks, it's red all over here. Maybe the contamination is already this high. Oh, I can actually take a picture of the red effects here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I hope I'm going the right way. Wait, what's wrong? Why can't we continue on? Strange, it seems like something is blocking the way. Uh-oh, what do we do? The current's over there. That's right, swim! Over there! Because Father's blood is already... Blood? Mimir, are you okay? What blood? We cannot delay any further. Let's swim from over there. I think She might be talking about Elynas. Oh my god, I think this place is alive. This is like Durin's blood all over again. Okay, let's see. Enter the waters. Okay, let's see. Gosh, it's even contaminated here. Oh my god. Alright, so let's go over here. Whoa! That's odd. Time remembers that the currents here used to flow in the opposite direction. Note, regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Okay, so I'm not really controlling Kokomi at the moment. She's moving on her own. Oh shoot, we're going further down, it seems. The Dragonspine and Dragonspine. By the way. Oh it's the Baptist. Oh! Yo! This is like the Doran heart all over again. Ah! Shucks! Good thing I got to take a picture of its previous state. Whoa, what happened to the strange giant stone all of a sudden? Look at that color. Doesn't it basically look like a heart? Oh my god. That's right. This is the original form. The heart. Wait. You're Jakob. What are you doing? Gathering paint, as you can see. Ah. Paint. What an interesting way to describe this filth. And to think that anyone would set it upon canvas. Ew. I knew there was something off about that paint. Still, your arrival here was quite unexpected. I could have sworn I sealed all the entrances. Did I slip up somewhere? You're a member of the Abyss Order, aren't you? Ah, where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's evil, there's you guys. Huh. The Abyss Order? Oh, please, do not lump me in with those benign primitives. Oh. Primitives? They are no different from those oppressors. The power they seek is but a tool that only a few can use. What we search for is true equality, the liberation of the will. Just as my friend said, those who lack weakness of consciousness shall not be subdued by either by gods or death. Stop your prattling. If you aren't with the Abyss Order, how do you explain the magic you used earlier? I merely used the power of the Abyss to reverse the crystallization process, that's all. In any case, I had not expected to see its heart withered to such an extent after a few mere 100 years. As such, it needed to be restarted for me to obtain sufficient blood. Sufficient blood? Yes, a rather inelegant method of doing things, you might think. Alas, there is no other way. I, too, initially believed that I could obtain enough congealed blood from Miss Mimir through peaceful means. This would have allowed the plan to go through without alerting the marriage's hunters. Alas, that backfired. Too bad, I suppose. Wait, didn't you previously state that you wanted bait? What's this congealed blood you're blabbering about? Explain. Wait a moment. Ha! This is more interesting than I thought. So you don't actually know what those paints really are or the power they contain? I see. I see. It seems I spoke too much. How terribly unexpected. Still, I fail to understand. Why would you want to get close to Miss Mimir even if you don't understand the value of those paints? To bring us down to the level of sneaky scheming schemers like yourself. Besides, you summoned the monsters earlier, didn't you? What did you do that for? Why did you have to attack the other Melusines? Attack them? I hardly have the time for such frivolous pursuits. Well, in theory, the areas I activated in those ruins to reverse the crystallization would indeed have temporarily opened the way into the realm of beasts. I suppose that's how the monsters you mentioned were attracted here, like flies to festering meat on the road. As for those Melusines, well, an unrelated matter, I fear. Let's not discuss them. You! Compared to that, Miss Traveler, do indulge my curiosity. What do you think of the original sites here now that you've seen them? Look at your feet. Blood flowing like a river, fertilizing the very dust of the earth with their filthy fat. If I told you that a greater disaster than that will come one day, how would you react? Wait. I wonder if he's talking about the cataclysm that we know of, or is he talking about another cataclysm that's gonna happen in the future or something like that? What are you talking about? Blood, fat, hasn't this face only turned just a little bit red? Negative, the blood has already risen over Miss Traveler's ankles. The local contamination index is now over 10 times a human body's endurance threshold. I recommend that all present leave this area for your own safety and to prevent the following: allergies, confusion, white matter distortion, mental deterioration, and... I see. That's how far it's gone. How sad. But fear not, I will liberate you. The moment foretold by the world formula is coming. There is little time left. Jacob, true nature revealed in the end.
Let's move out.
Okay. Actually,
Hey,
this reminds me of the Caliber Archon Fest all over again.
stay put.
Because even before the Abyss Order existed, and even before the founder of the Abyss Order formed the Abyss Order, we did get to see Abyss creatures like the Cryo. Yeah, we got to see the Cryo Abyss Herald. Yeah. And I remember back then, Clothar, who was the founder of the Abyss Order, when he saw that Cryo Abyss Herald for the first time, he was so amazed by its appearance. I think he said something along the lines of it being a perfect being or something. So yeah, these these abyss creatures have been here way maybe yeah, they're different from the Abyss Order, maybe a different affiliation maybe. Indulge my curiosity, Miss Traveler. Could you tell me who you are exactly? That's none of your concern. Not going to answer? Well, that's fine. It was just a mild curiosity of mine, after all. In any case, I haven't any further time to waste here. The appointed time is coming, and I have enough blood to use. Any further delay may invite unwanted attention. We're not gonna let you get away. What time are you talking about? And that is none of your concern. It has nothing to do with you after all, anyway. I'm kinda feeling sussy. Traveler, look out! What the... What is this? Despicable, what have you done to Traveler? Okay, so it looks like we're trapped here and okay, we have... Why do we have 3 triangles? This is like the rule of 3 all over again. I wouldn't use that word. This is a matter of utility, not morality. God, the audacity of this creature. You're indeed very strong, Miss Traveler, but I wouldn't say the same for the others. Ah! Where did these monsters come from this time? Apologies, Jacob in Gold, but I fear I cannot let you do this. So that's his full name. Miss Mimir, Miss Paimon, please get behind me. My duty is to defend. All attempts to harm you will not succeed. Such arrogance, you piece of soulless scrap. You were unable to defend Mary, and then all you will do today is confront that incompetence once more. Mary Anne? Oh my... Wait. So this is the dog. Wait, hold on. And Should you survive this battle, the giant revived beast will crush and digest you all. Well then, farewell. Ah! They're coming this way! Restart complete. Based on the results of my scan, your attacks do not affect the structure. It can only be destroyed. Regrettably, I am not equipped with such output. Stop yapping, help us think of something. Shucks. Father? It's a Breacher Primus? It's Caliber Traveler! Oh no, look out! Oh, it's not attacking that barrier? I think it's helping us. In one of the enemy descriptions a while ago, it has been mentioned that that sort of enemy can also protect humans. Phew, guess you're finally safe, huh? Still, what was it that rounding? It was helping us? Mamere, are you okay? Yes, father. Huh? Eh? Here? Oh, I thought you were talking to us. It's that sound again. I understand. Since this is your will, it will be done. Traveler, Paimon, could you both strike a pose? I'm going to start drawing. Wait, right here? Right now? Emerge? Wait, I don't think this is the right place to pose for a drawing. We're literally in the middle of a contaminated zone. Wait a moment. Paimon hasn't mentally prepared herself or figured out what pose to strike. Actually, wait. Why are we doing this here and now? I don't know how to explain, but I think Samer can help. Logic module, calculating, attempting to rationalize reason per question, results, insufficient data, cannot answer. My logic module concludes that your decision is far from logical, Miss Mamere. Seriously, Seymour, what are you doing? And also, why did you push the problem to him, Mamere? My primary design goal is to... Now sorting data fragments. Huh? Seymour? You okay? Oh boy, looks like he's hanged. Sorry, Paimon, but there's no time to explain. If you don't hurry, it will be too late. Well, sure, okay, this doesn't feel quite right, but Paimon, trust you. I have faith in you too, Mamere. I know you won't do anything to harm us on purpose. But, Paimon hasn't decided what pose to strike yet. Any thoughts, Traveler? Strike, Come on, you. Come on, you lot pose. Hey, that's right. There's nowhere to run now. Where's Paimon supposed to stand, though? What do you think? Will holding this pose too? Yep, you look great. Now then, leave the rest to me. Mamere takes a deep breath, almost as if encouraging herself, and with a few wags of her short little tail, she gets to work without another word. Her expression and the looks she gives you are resolute and earnest, solemn, some might even say. Not long after, her work is done. It's done. Wow, that was super quick. Well, Traveler, let's have a look, shall we? Oh. Explore the unknown space. Okay, not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what Ruka Devata's consciousness realm looked like, but it did have some sort of... I think it has a reddish tint to it. Or something. Oh my god. I wonder if we're in the deepest parts of the place already. Yay, ate got to go na po. Thanks for letting me lurk while playing po and see you again next time po, ate. Thank you so much for stopping by. Kate. Have a good rest. Okay, let's see. Apologies, Traveler. I brought you here before I even had a chance to say hello. Might I trouble you with helping me clear out that poison? Traveler, please activate the prisms to clear them out. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, this kind of feels like getting rid of the purple mud from the chasm all over again. Yeah, and also it reminds me of getting rid of Marana too in Sumeru. Yeah, I think I've lost count already on how many times some quests told us to cleanse some stuff and such. Okay. I hope this puzzle wouldn't be too hard. Okay. That should be good. Then if I face here. Nice. There we go. Ah, that takes care of that. Thank you, Traveler. Might I invite you up here? I still have much to say to you. Wait. It turned light purple. It doesn't look as menacing anymore. My god. You know what? This kind of reminds me of the Inazuma Archon Castle over again. Because in A's Plane of Euthymia, back when she still held on to her very rigid idea of eternity, the sky inside her plane, it's actually a very sinister shade of red, and then by the time we got to convince her about the flaws in her eternity, um the sky suddenly turned into light purple, kind of like this one almost. Interesting. I really love the use of colors in this game to signify stuff. Okay, let's climb up this cliff real quick. Oh, also, hold on. This looks like Inazuma grass to me. I know we have these kinds of plants too in Inazuma. I'm not really sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. And these floating things here, they look like sakura petals. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gosh, I miss Makoto all over again. Actually, not gonna lie. If we're gonna talk about the archons that are not playable, I think Makoto is my favorite non-playable archon at the moment. Yeah, that's actually the A's twin sister. I really wish that at some point I hope they give us some sort of other flashbacks about the previous archons, because among the 7 archons that we have now so far, um only Venti and Zhongli, they're the only ones left from the original 7. Yes. So it makes me curious about the other 5, to be honest. And yeah, in line with that, that's actually another reason why I also love paying attention to the archons that were not from the original 7, because as you can see, like with A actually had to shoulder a lot of responsibilities, yeah, at a very unexpected time, and she had to shoulder all of those responsibilities while grieving for the death of Makoto. the previous Electro Archon, and also her twin sister, by the way. And since Makoto was more proficient in leadership than A, um actually even herself admits that she's not really a great leader. Yeah. So it has been really amazing to see throughout Inazuma. It's really amazing to see how much A has grown when it comes to realizing the flaws in her version of eternity, because um unlike A, Makoto's version of eternity was that eternity exists in the form of transience, which is very contradictory if you think about it. However, even though um things in Tevat are a lot of things in Tevat are transient by nature. Even transient things can make an eternal mark. So yeah, that's the ideal of Makoto. Then all this time, um actually even when Makoto was still alive, A actually she actually had opposing views. Yeah, because she believed that eternity should be in the form of stasis. Yes, never changing at all. And yeah, and I think that belief on static eternity, it intensified even more after after A lost Makoto and everyone who is close to her during the cataclysm, and as well as previous events in Inazuma. And and yeah, as such, even though A was trying her best to protect the people of Inazuma from destruction, of course, she did not do it the right way. Yeah, instead of her way of actually her way of protecting people actually felt oppressive, even like she had good intentions, but it wasn't really executed well. And basically her protect throughout the first part of Inazuma, her protection towards the people of Inazuma, it was very, it felt like a cage. Basically, it didn't feel nurturing, so to speak. So by the time that A began to realize the power of ambitions, the power of transience, and as well as realizing that Makoto's ideals towards transient eternity, once she began to realize the wisdom behind that, it it actually changed her views very drastically. She began to embrace transience as yet another form of eternity. And oh my god, I knew I was gonna go on an off tangent here. And then yeah, when it comes to Ruko de Bata and Nahida. So Nahida is the youngest Archon. She just came into existence, came into being 500 years ago during the cataclysm. And yeah, in line with that, throughout a huge portion of the Sumeru Archon quest, she has been trying really hard to live up to the expectations of the people of Sumeru, especially since Rokudevata has left such a huge legacy on Sumeru. And also it doesn't really help that the Sumeru Academia basically neglected Nahida's existence. It even locked her up in some sort of cage. Which is oh my god, I have so many things to say about that. Ah my god. But yeah, along the way, it was really nice to see that towards the end of the Sumeru Archon quest, by the time that Nahida got to talk to Ruka Devata's remaining consciousness, actually Ruka Devata reassured Nahida that even though they kinda, both of them kinda came from the same source, they do not have the same fate. And actually Ruko Devata told Nahida that Nahida possesses some kind of was it bravery or something that she did not possess during her time. So that was already such a big step. So it was really good to see that Nahida got to realize her potential especially as the new younger god of Sumeru. So now it really makes me wonder what Furina is feeling. Yeah, because okay, we do know that the previous Hydro Archon sacrificed her, did some sort of sacrifice during the cataclysm. Yeah, actually there's a little bit of her consciousness left in the very interesting tree here in the, what was it called again, Vorokasha Oasis. Yes, she did some sort of sacrifice there, and actually I'm really wondering what Purina is feeling about that, and especially when it comes to her role as the new Archon. Towards the end of the Fontaine Archon quest, it has been Nivolet mentioned that Purina is actually working very hard to deal with the prophecy that her predecessor has predicted. Yes, and even though Furina has that sort of flamboyant, arrogant air to her, I wonder if we're gonna see another much more serious side to her. The one that doesn't have to hide behind all the glamour and flamboyance. Okay. Ah, you're finally here. I've always wanted to meet you and talk to you, traveler. You know me? Oh my god, this one has heterochromia. Yes, I've been watching you all this time. Or should I say, sensing you? I felt your presence ever since that child of mine who loves art brought you inside my body. Oh, this is the father. It was like a warm light was running to and fro within my organs and blood vessels. Elynas. Yes, that's my name. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Why did you appear in the form of a Melusine? Oh, I thought it has heterochromia. My bad. It has red eyes, I think. Why? Well, I find that form to be very beautiful. Don't you think so too, traveler? I love them very much, for they are one and all my lovely children. In here, I can decide my own appearance. So, of course, I chose the look I love the most. The Melusine are your children? That's right. That happened a long, long time ago. Not long after I first experienced that, I think. Many, many people, a spirit of the primordial waters, and many metal animals came into my body. Oh! Okay, many, many people, a spirit of the primordial waters, and many metal animals came into my body. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second here. Okay. So, this reminds me of the Nahida Story Quest Act 2. So, it was mentioned that that the Dendro Dragon Apep has a whole world inside of them. Yeah, however, we didn't really I'm not really sure if we got to see the world inside Apep, but basically every single Dendro creature, I forgot what they were called actually. But yeah, there were these tiny Dendro creatures that came inside the world, inside a Pep's body. So yeah, this could be a similar case to Elynas. Yeah, maybe something like that. However, if you think about it, this could also pertain to how Elynas' body became one with the Fontaine landscape. Also, if you can hear my alarm, I apologize. I thought that they, like those two other people, were here to explore and gather my blood. I was originally just happy to have people here, but they chose to fight each other in the end instead. But of course, I was dead at that point. I was too weak to do anything beyond watching them in silence and feeling the wounds they left inside my body. In the end, someone triggered an explosion that caused a terrible shockwave. Many people died, and those metal animals also died. The survivors left, and everything was very quiet once more. A lot of sharp shards pierced my body from the explosion's impact, but later, tiny life emerged from those wounds, and from my broken flesh. Oh. Oh my god. I was so overjoyed, for they were beautiful and intelligent. Also, that was when I realized that I could do more than destroy. I could bring beautiful new life into this world. So I spoke to them, and I told them of many things. I taught them how to build a home for themselves that they might grow up well. Then there was happiness and liveliness everywhere. So the Melusines came from Elynas. Later, they gradually became unable to hear my voice. That's fine though. Just as mother once said farewell to me. All children must grow up and leave their parents. Only the child that loves Only that child who loves painting still speaks to me. And she even brought her friends. That's how I came to meet you. I truly am happy that that's the case. So you're Mamere's father. Okay, okay, hold on. I'm kind of wondering why Elynas mentioned a mother there in all caps. Um oh my god. Could it be possible that Elynas might be one of Rhindottir's creations? Because we do know that Rhindottir created Durin, who's also a dragon. And actually I do have a Albedo family tree screenshot somewhere. Wait a minute. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can go bring it up just in case. Okay. That would be... Hold on a second. I need to show you this for science. Yeah. Actually, I already showed that Albedo family tree in one of my previous PowerPoint streams. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see where it is. Okay. It should be in my one of my folders. Let's see. Okay, I think I found it. All right. We go bring it up real quick. So that would be okay. Let me go bring it up. Sorry, just give me a moment. This is very important. Okay, where is it? Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Showing the Rhindottir family tree in 3, 2, 1. Bam! Oh my god, it's so small. Wait, let me enlarge it for you. Okay. There we go. So I made this Rhindottir family tree when I talked about Rhindottir in one of my Hex and Circle PowerPoint streams. And yeah, basically from what I know so far, these are Rhindottir's creations so far. So we do have the Albedo that we know today. That's our playable Albedo, the one and only Albedo Crider Prince. And then we also have Susbedo. Yeah, that's what the fandom calls him anyway. But yeah, he's called Subject 2. He's basically one of the previous Albedos. And he's basically an Albedo that didn't work out because he got devoured inside Durian's belly. I think, as far as I remember. Yes. And we also have Whopper Bedo right here. Another fandom nickname. He's known as Subject 3. Yes, he also looks like Albedo. And I wouldn't really dive deep into this at the moment. But he is a creation by Subject 2 right here. Yeah, Subject 2 made Subject 3. Oh my god. And it's actually Subject 3 is actually a whopper flower that can mimic other appearances. So yeah, that whopper flower was able to mimic Albedo's appearance. Yes. And of course, at the dragon at the top right here is none other than Durin. And then this sword right here, of course Rhindottir did not make this sword. It's not a creature. However, that is actually a limited time 4-star sword that is not only good for Albedo, but it also has a story about the one-horned white horse. Yes, it is actually considered as the elder brother of Rhindottir's creations. Wait, so there's 2 suspended during the day, but yes, there's actually 2 of them. There's 2 of them. One of them can turn into a whopper flower, while the other cannot. Yes. It was kind of hard to tell the difference between the two at first, but yeah, oh my god, that was a really wild ride, y'all. And actually, if anyone's interested in watching the what event was it? Shadows Amidst Snowstorms event. I think that was back in version 2. I forgot what version number it was, but basically it was an albedo centric event. Yeah, you might be able to watch playthroughs of it on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of people have uploaded their playthroughs on that, and yeah, if you want to know more about the tale between three albedos, that would be a good event to rewatch. Yes. And yeah, aside from the three albedos and the endurin and the one horned white horse, um, okay, those creations are intended. However, Ryan Daughter also had accidental creations. Yes, these are the Riftwolves that we see today. So for some reason, they just got unleashed out of nowhere during the cataclysm, and until now it wasn't revealed until now on why this happened. All we know so far is that they just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, they it's like they came from another world almost. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for the Ryan Daughter family tree. I'm really wondering if Elynas belongs to this family tree, but if ever, looks like we have to squeeze an Elynas here somewhere in this family tree. Oh my god, this family tree is gonna be so full already. Oh my god, Ryan Daughter and her creations. I love Ryan Daughter so much, but at the same time, I am also concerned. Oh my god. So you're Mamere's father. That's right. Still, you truly are special. It was only when the situation was past salvaging that I realized how my blood was poisoned. Oh, how my blood was poisoned to humans. But when you came into contact with my blood, not only did you not get poisoned, but instead you slowly became linked to my and my daughter's consciousness. You began to see and sense many things. You're the second person I have met who did not fear my blood. Ah, if only there were more people like you. Oh, shucks. Who's the other person then? Ah, so you don't know each other. But I saw you saying so many things to one another. I refer to the person who made my heart start beating again. Ah, Jacob. A long time ago, he and someone else came into my body to collect my blood. Absorbing my blood would really raise his spirits. At that time, my children were not yet born. And I felt rather lonely as I lay here. As such, I was very pleased to meet him, and I was very pleased to have helped him out. How he must have tried to restart my heart to thank me for helping out using my blood. But I'm afraid I can't accept his kindness. As such, I thank you for stopping him and me. Why? Well, if I were to be revived, my heart would beat, my blood would surge, and my internal organs would come to life again. What would happen to my children then? They and their beautiful little houses would be crushed and digested. That would be too terrible a tragedy. Aww. It feels so nice that Elynas cares for the Melusine. I might look like this now, but my body is in truth very big and frightening. In the beginning, my siblings and I took leave of our mother and came to play on the surface. But I realized at last that the things I found fun and joyous were terrifying to others. It was too late by then, and I was filled with grief and regret. That's why I asked Mamere to use my blood to create a painting and give it to you. That way I'd get the chance to thank you in person. Also, this is just a long shot, but this whole painter archetype that Mamere is showing, it kind of reminds me of Albedo, not gonna lie. Because Albedo can also paint. He's an artiste. Thank you, traveler, for stopping my heart. So long as I live, I will bring grief to others, and I never wish to see that happen ever again. Ooh, that's quite a sacrifice, actually. You're very welcome. I did it to stop Jacob as well. I see. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity. I haven't been this clear-minded in a very long time. Why don't we chat about some other things? Oh shoot. I want to ask some questions. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, traveler? Let's go! We can ask some questions. This feels like Archon Quest all over again. Okay. One by one. Tell me about your origins. Sure, my mother is the reason I exist. Mother is the most wonderful person in this world. She gave me my name, and it is a lovely name. Before I was born, I floated in the cosmic darkness. It was cold there and lonely. I was so sad, and I would often cry. But later, I heard Mother's voice. Ooh, interesting. She wished for me to be born into a beautiful world, to give me life, to give me a strong and healthy body that could walk the world, to grant me a beautiful name. She wanted to give me many siblings, wanted me to meet many friends, wanted me to see the beautiful sights beyond that cosmic dark. She did not deceive me, and I was very happy. My elder siblings treated me well, and later many younger ones came along, and I treated them just as my elder siblings treated me. Later, we left the world beneath the earth. I felt the wind brushing against my skin, the warmth of the sun, waters icy and warm. World beneath the earth. Ooh, sounds like Korea to me. Life is wonderful, and it was wonderful that I was able to witness this world. Only later did I discover that I was different from the life in this world. The things that brought me happiness, the things that interested me, they were frightening and terribly hurtful to those of this world. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of how Mamir perceived things differently than us a while ago. Like, she saw such beautiful landscapes, while on the other hand, obviously was we just saw scary landscapes in general in the space we went to earlier. Eventually, I fell here and died. That saddened yet gladdened me. I treasured the life I was given by Mother, but my life would bring everyone such pain, so it was better this way. Later, just as Mother gave me life, I gave my children life, that they may walk upon this world. This makes me very proud and very happy. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? Okay, tell me about Jacob. That person from before, you mean? I fear I know little about him. He is not like you. Even after drinking my blood, he cannot speak to me as you do. In the beginning, he came with someone else to search for the blood within my body. At that time, I could feel that they were very different. There's something within him. A bit of the dark, cold cosmos power. Oh my god. I wonder if Elynas is referring to the abyss power or something else entirely. Because okay, I really wouldn't say that this is Dainsif. Yeah, Dainsif hates the Abyss Order so much, but at the same time, that guy, that Baptist from earlier wasn't from the Abyss Order. So yeah, about Dainsif. I think out of all the characters so far, and as well as Korea related characters so far, Dainsif did not use the usual purple power that the Abyss has. He used a different power. It's actually dark, a very certain shade of dark blue, and it might be a different power altogether. So I'm really wondering if it's possible that that could also be a dark cold cosmos power. We're really not yet sure what the Dainsif power would be. And aha, I thought, so my blood would do him good. Wonderful. Later, he would come often to collect my blood, all the way up till there was a great battle involving many people here, him included. He didn't come back again after that. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, I remembered something. So, a while ago in that very sus and Kanamiya looking place, we did get to see some light blue traces, right? And I did tell you earlier that they reminded me of the Irminsul trees in domains. And speaking of that, it reminds me, Dainsif has a dark blue arm, right? And actually, Dainsif has never elaborated on why he was able to retain humanity and consciousness after all these years, after all these centuries of being cursed. But however, if we recall back in the Requiem of the Echoing Depths Archon quest, When by the time Dainsleep saw Halfdan, who is another Convian who is now taking the form of a shadowy husk, um Dainsleep was actually surprised to see that Halfdan still had his consciousness after all this time. And in the back of in the back of his mind, Dainsleep wondered, how could he have I couldn't remember the exact code, but it was something like, how could he have maintained his consciousness without it? And he didn't even specify what the it was. So I really do not want to suspect if I really do not want to speculate if the person that Ines is talking about here, I don't want to speculate that that's Dainsleep, but there could be a little possibility there. What if Dainsleep is using blood to maintain his consciousness or something? However, at the moment I'm not really leaning towards that speculation. However, not I think it could happen at this point. Anyways, yeah, because I'm leaning towards the I think when it comes to the Yusuf's consciousness, I'm leaning more towards the theory that he's collecting Ermin soul branches to access memories and such, something like that. Maybe, yeah, that's what I'm believing in at the moment. Anyways, off tangent is over. Let's go. To be honest, I was worried that he might have died. Imagine how happy I was to see him return alive and well, and so tall and strong. Gosh, this is so sus. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? Okay, so we have two more questions. About that feature Primus from earlier. So that little purple orb from a while ago that did not attack us. Ah, well, I saw that you were trapped and thought, if this goes on, I will be revived and you will all die. My strength began to return, and so I thought, why don't I use one of my cells to attack the thing trapping you? That way you'd be able to move. That, that was one of your cells? Oh my god, cells at work. That's right, they can help to drive harmful things away from my body and protect my children. It's like antibodies. However, they aren't as smart as my children, so they will attack you too. Sorry about that. Still, I'm glad to have helped out. Okay, that answers my question. Oh my god, the cells are alive. Oh, looks like that's all. I need to go. Paimon and Mamir will worry. That's true. Well, I'm almost out of time too. There are a lot of things I'd love to talk about. I love to talk to you about, but the life I received this time is almost spent. Ah. Could you do me a favor though, Traveler? What do you need? Could you tell Mamir? What to say? How about this then? Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you and I'm so very proud of you. Oh! Alright, and please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Thanks so much, Traveler. I've got it. This is so sad to witness. It's so bittersweet. People sad, so true. Alright then, thank you. Honestly, it was great meeting you. Someday, I hope that I'll be able to traverse this world without fear of causing harm or death to others. See, that's the thing. If ever Elynas turns out to be one of my daughter's creations, they're gonna join the list of my daughter creations who only just want to live a chill life and see the beauty of this world. Yeah, because Duran actually wanted to see the beauty of this world. Yeah. Gosh, I kind of want to read the Dragonspine Spear and the Cinnabar Spindle all over again. They have some good stuff. When that time comes, I'll be sure to show you what I really look like. I really wonder if that's even possible, though. Guys! Hey, Traveler, are you alright? You've been staring at that painting this whole time. Seriously, you were just like Seymour. He just said he would be searching for data, and since then, he's just not moved at all. Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm so very proud of you. Eh? Traveler, you... Mamira's like, hold on. Wait just a minute. Where did all that come from? Are you okay? I'm fine, don't worry. Someone asked you to pass their words on to you, Mamere. I see, thank you. Please get along with your sisters. Oh, all of the Melusine are girls. Just like Oceanids. They love you very much as well. Come on, I've always gotten along well with everyone, seriously. But since father said so, I got it. Thank you, Celeste. Eh? Paimon didn't notice this before, but when did that thing over there turn back to stone? The shaking from before seems to be stopped too. Yeah, it's probably because Elynas' life force is spent again. That was kinda a tongue twister, to be honest. Wait, were you in such a hurry to paint for us? Because... Wait, Paimon's got it! People call really good paintings absorbing, don't they? So you painted that in order to absorb Traveler, right? No, that doesn't make any sense. What happened, really? I'll explain in detail later. You're safe for now. Us and the Melusines. Alright there. Alright then, but you'd better explain later. Yes, Traveler Paimon. What do you think of this painting? Well, please feel free to critique it. I kinda wonder if the grass in Mamere's painting also turned into purple. I didn't have much time and I was my best self, so I'm not very confident about it. That feels like an excuse. I've got to stop doing that. So, what do you think? I absolutely love it. Which part do you like? Paimon can't understand it at all. That's wonderful! Paimon doesn't know what to say about your art other than it looks amazing. Is this what they'd call an artistic baptism of fire? Well, I'm glad you like it either way. As long as you do, I'm happy. I'm not a very good speaker, unlike you, Paimon. But when I'm with you, I'm very happy. That's why I want to give you something that makes you happy too. The preliminary memory fragment sorting is complete. Well, you're back, Seymour. I may now answer previously unanswerable questions as well. Previously unanswerable? Which questions were those? The one about my master that Miss Paimon asked, as well as my aforementioned purpose. I am prototype for ACB-07, designed by garbled mechanical noises to accompany and protect my master, Miss Mary Ann! Oh my god! Wait, okay, so actually, Mary Ann and her dog Seymour, they also got mentioned in the Narcissan Cruise world quest. However, it wasn't really a direct mention. They're kinda more symbolic in that quest. This one's much more direct. Mary Ann? That Jacob guy mentioned that name as well, didn't he? Affirmative. Miss Mary Ann was my master, and my prime directive was to accompany her on garbled mechanical noises behalf and ensure that she would smile happily. I have not been able to fulfill that duty for whatever this is, raised to the 21st power, clockwork cycles, due to the lack of a relay module. In truth, I cannot ascertain Miss Mary Ann's present location either. This should never happen. My logic unit requires immediate repair. As such, if you do not mind, allow me to depart for now. My standard deduction module has already calculated the most likely location where I may collect information, and I must go there. Wait, Seymour, are you leaving? Affirmative. I thank you for your care thus far, Miss Mamere, but I have a duty that I must fulfill. Then I'll come too. Negative. Reduce the danger level high. For your safety, I must refuse your proposal, Miss Mamere. But I will promise to return and express formal gratitude to you once I find my master. Unfortunately, some of my memories were being damaged, so I do not presently know where the Narcissan Cruise Ordo that I must reach is precisely. As such, my search will inevitably take a great deal of time. For that, you have my apologies in advance. I see. I understand. There's something you must do, and so you have to leave. But you'll come back to find me, won't you, Seymour? Affirmative. Alright then, be careful, Seymour. You have to come back, alright? My token, the symbol of my life, is with you, so don't go breaking down someplace where I can't find you. You have my word, Miss Mamir. I will fulfill my mission and return to your spatial coordinates. Oh, okay, I got it. Got it. Anyway, I've suddenly got a bout of inspiration, so I'm going to go paint now. Don't forget to come back and see me when you finish your work, okay? You have a deal. We'll take care of Seymour for you for now. Alright, and I understand. Traveler, Paimon, Seymour, you all stay safe, alright? I'll make a move first. And there she goes. Amir. So, where are we gonna go next? Seymour mentioned this place called the Narcissan Cruise Order, right? The Narcissan Cruise Order? Ah, what sort of place is the Narcissan Cruise Order anyway? Searching, insufficient data, unable to answer. My standard deduction module was only able to give this name. Apart from that, I do not possess any related information. Wait, then how are we supposed to find the place? We can help. Calculating, affirmative. Your presence on the journey will greatly increase its success rate. Thank you very much for your help, Miss Traveler. But let's just go anyway. Once everything is settled, we'll bring you back to see Mamere. Oh, there we go! Limner, Dreamner, and Robotic Dog. Oh my god. We get to keep the painting! Oh my god. That was a really interesting quest. Oh my god. That was even more loaded than the Narcissan Cruise World quest. So yeah, it turns out this ancient Colors World quest and the Narcissan Cruise World quest, they're both connected. So in any case, in case you wanna dive into the World Quest of Fontaine, I highly suggest that you do this Ancient Colors World Quest as well as the Narcissan Cruise World Quest because turns out they're connected. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'll read the artifact set about the Narcissan Cruise Institute in a bit. Yeah. Just so that we have more context because I haven't read it myself. Yes. Anyways. Oh yeah. I'm gonna drink some water real quick because I'm still gonna do some reading. Okay, let me mute for a bit. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So I'm gonna read this description first for Mamere's painting. It's kinda hard to tell what she's trying to depict here, but it's kinda abstract. Yes. A portrait of Mamere painted for Paimon and you. At first glance, it doesn't look much like you and Paimon or anything with a tangible form for that matter. Instead, it looks like waves of beautiful overlapping colors. But when calmly appreciating the portrait, you find that Mamere is conveying everything she wishes to express to you, layer by layer. According to Seymour's evaluation, Mamere can create unique paintings that differ from the 103,900 different styles of art. This makes her paintings priceless treasures, and those who gaze upon her paintings are always able to feel something different from Mamere's art each time they look at it. Yeah, that's kinda how it is with abstract art. You don't really know what's going on. Some people can understand it, some people don't. Like me, I don't understand abstract paintings. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna read the Nymph's Dream artifact set in a bit. Okay. Actually, wait. I have an achievement. Limner, Gymnar, and Robotic Dog. Okay. Alright. So let's go to the archive. Okay, let's see. Equipment. Okay, I should go to artifacts. Here we go. So yeah, Nymph's Dream. As far as I know, this can be found in one of the desert artifact domains. Yes. Okay. Let me see. So we have this Odyssean power right here. Let me start with this one. Um, But in the end, a shadow still fell over the kingdom. It was not that the dragon defeated the hero, but rather that they both became lost in the world. Amidst the chaos as thick as lightless dark waters, amidst the storms and the partings that followed, the director and her sister set out on a journey to defeat the evil at its source, and her assistant in turn boarded the ship built for battle, eventually slumbering beneath the waters. The Narcissan champions and many knights, evil dragons, and virtuous sages were scattered. So it seems to me that this is kind of structured like a fictional story. And actually, even the Narcissan Cruise World Quest is structured like a fictional story, because the Hydro characters, the Hydro mimics that we got to see there, they're all playing some sort of role. Yeah, they were role playing basically. And some would be taken in by the March's Phantom or the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, and they would work to protect the realm such that it would not again have a shadow cast over it. Some were taken in by explorers moving to and from foreign lands, and from then on would truly set out on an adventure to witness the edge of the world. Many years would pass after that. Some would try to prevent future tales from ever being stopped by such events as these, and so would seek out the path ahead using the secrets of machinery and bodies of steel. Some, on the other hand, would go against the grain so that the stories might begin again, embarking on a journey beyond normal comprehension in the name of the nymphs. And just as how some people treasure withered flowers, some still reminisce endlessly over the afternoon adventures that have yet to continue. Ooh, interesting. So there is a huge sense of nostalgia here, it seems. Okay, we're gonna move on to the feather. Where there are heroes, there must be wicked mages. When there are knights, there must be evil dragons. The hero would always wield the holy blade, while the mage might carry some kind of magical catalyst. In the interstice between adventures, where the heroes and mages and knights and fell dragons had yet to be born, they would always gaze upon the feather of an unknown bird species pinned to the vice director's hat. That feather must hold many stories within it, the little adventures told to themselves, and the vice director must have witnessed many tales like an old heroine after her seclusion. Or why would even the director who had promised to procure the feather for us never be able to take it off? Now, blank, blank. Do get along, don't fight. The two who would always play the knight and the fell dragon nodded reluctantly, and when I'm not around, blank, you'll take care of blank, won't you? The director and I will be back once we have finished attending to business, so don't go running outside. The vice director thought for a moment and plucked the dark green feather from her hat before departing. You've wanted this for a while, haven't you, Blank? Alright then, here you go. But I'm only giving this to you for safekeeping for a while, alright? I'll be quite cross if it gets dirty. But in the end, this feather would never become the mystical staff used by some evil mage. It would instead follow its new owner and reach the source of that which caused the calamity of parting before returning to whence it came. Okay, I highly speculate that Marianne, Alain, Jack, and as well as the robot dog Seymour, they must have come a long way back, because in the Narcissan Fuse World Quest, the Hydra mimics names are actually Jack, Al, and there was another one. And then there was and then there was Anne, the little Oceanid, and then there was also Seymour, who was in the form of Hydrobore, as far as I remember. And when I was doing that quest, it gave me the impression that the Hydra mimics maybe the Hydra mimics are representing the younger versions of Elaine, Marianne, and Jack. Yeah, that could be their childhood selves. Yes. And I am actually speculating if um if those people grew up together, and maybe they had a falling out, some kind of that, something like that, because it's kind of the impression that these two world class are giving me, and especially this artifact series too, so far, artifact set, I mean. Okay, Yeah, Calamity of Parting. This sounds so ominous. Okay, this one. Let's go to the timepiece right here. The hands of a timepiece must eventually return to their original places, and their circle will begin anew. Although all that the Narcissan champions were seen as if they would never change, but the years must ultimately grind down the intricate yet vulnerable calibers of such timepieces. Until such time when a new day will not come. Indeed, where nothing will. This pocket watch was originally owned by a tiny champion who loved machines, a test piece created by piecing together the rejected components of various devices. At the very end, this pocket watch and the one it had been gifted to fell into the primordial liquid that dissolves all. Wait, wait, primordial liquid that dissolves all. Okay, this reminds me of the primordial waters. The primordial, the primordial water from the waters from the primordial sea in the Fontaine Archon quest because it can dissolve the people of Fontaine. Oh my god! But it had already long ceased to run its clockwork curse by that point. A long, long time in the future, in a place far, far away, there was a dark empire ruled by the fell dragon Narcissus. The princess he once yearned for had, together with the high tower in which she lived, plunged into a stagnant slumber in which there were no dreams, and so she remained untainted by him. Narcissus was infuriated by this, and so sent out his minions and enforcers to scour the empire for her treasure. He set up many defensive mechanisms using his spell sorceries to prevent those on the side of justice from resisting him. He swore that he would claim the princess's treasure and reawaken her. That way he would be able to claim her wholly for his own. There was a group of heroes who protected a treasure that the princess had entrusted to them, a clear bright pearl of water. One day a tiny life was born from this pearl. And what shall we call this life? Ah, what a pain. If I had known that this was how the story might go, I should have used your name here. Do you have any other good friends? Friends, you say? Well, if that's what you need, I do have one. I think it would really fit here. Yeah, so that I think oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way, just to give some context about this dragon right here. So going back to the Narcissan world quest. So the Hydro Mimics were role playing, right? And a part of their role playing was they actually pretended that the huge water oceanid mimic that is wrapped around the underwater palace there, they pretended that that is a dragon, or rather they referred to it as a dragon even though it's not a dragon. Yes, and they call it Narcissus. Yes. Yeah, I really wonder if that entire world quest was some kind of um symbolic representation about their role playing back then when they were kids, maybe. Okay, let's proceed to the goblet. Heroes Tea Party. Even the Narcissan champions would need to rest for a short while along the adventuring road. When the clock sounded, many champions and mages, knights and evil dragons all forgot for a time the imprisoned princess and the treasures of the domains. Like dark clouds that shrouded the distant kingdom's skies temporarily faded away, and the princess, amid her agonized wait, would turn her gaze from her window. For when the knights depart, so too must the adventure be put on hold. This is the universal rule the Narcissan champions follow, and many other tiny worlds do as well. If one must ask why, then it is already because the refreshments made by the vice director are too delicious. It was a gloomy afternoon, but that phrase seems to have little meaning. For the new home she was going to was one that would not see the light of either sun or moon. Here, the first person she met was the tall peer director. I am actually curious on who this might be, and though she was even less sure of what to do than the little girl, she still greeted her with an embrace. And got her clothes soaked for the trouble, the vice director was old enough to be the girl's mother. Taking the girl by the hand, she brought her amongst the resting champions, knights, and evil dragons. She thought that this was quite alright. In any case, the refreshments were really quite delicious. Yeah. It's actually so glad to see that the Narcissan Cruise Institute has been introduced in Fontaine. In quest form, finally. Yeah. Oh yeah, in case we were here a while ago, I actually I think I mentioned that the Narcissan Cruz Institute is an institute in Fontaine that um houses orphans and children of criminals in Fontaine. Yes. It's kind of like the House of the Hurt by the Fatui, but this one's different. Okay, last but not least, we move on to the circlet. The heroes of different stories will naturally find different expedient holy swords, and they must also face different nemesis. But it is offset that heroes who live too long live to become the evil dragon. And when many stories cross paths, perhaps one side's hero is another side's dragon. That's true. The tale that finally emerges will trend towards narratives that are easier to grasp, which is why heroes are heroes and not evil dragons. That is why, for all their strength and schemes, the evil dragons will ultimately be defeated by the heroes wielding their holy swords. And before the dragon falls into the chasm that dissolves all things, he will think of the times he once spent with the hero, and at last he will say, "Yes, hatred shall not fill me. I know that you have not seen the sights I have, and that is why you wish to stop me. The starry beast shall drink the amniotic fluid of the world dry? 100 years from then, all life on its surface shall be wiped away. I will surely return to save all souls. 10 years, even 100 years may pass, but I shall be reborn as a new universe." This kinda sounds like a prophecy, but the hero victorious over the dragon will also lose the thing most precious to him during the hunt. He will never again believe in anything that the sum of human knowledge cannot completely grasp and understand. And to the end of his days, he shall conceive of a kingdom powered by machines and energies not derived from the elements. Oh my god. I actually have more questions than answers now. Yeah, as far as I remember, Renee's investigation notes in Sumeru, they also talk about the Narcissan Cruz Institute. Yeah, I think I'll read that at my own time because there's a lot of them, and I don't think I've collected all of them at the moment. But yeah. So that's the Nymph Stream artifact set for you. Yeah, it kinda gives a glimpse on the Narcissan Cruz World Quest. Yes. Alright. Now, in line with the dragon, the ancient colors, world quest that we just finished a while ago. Let me go see if I can read some things related to dragons. I will just read only two. I'll see. So, I am looking for the Dragonspine weapons. Okay, let me go search this up real quick. So, we're gonna start with the pole arm. Okay. It should be... where's the Dragonspine Spear? A spear created from the fang of a dragon. It is oddly warm to the touch. So this is actually from the point of view of Durin. So yeah, let me go read this for you. He had a very, very long dream. He dreamed that he and everyone else had gone on a long, long journey into a land where green grass grew and where soulful songs were sung. He dreamed that he sang along with the gentle people of this land and danced in the skies with the dragon as beauteous as a jewel. When he opened his eyes, he was in the sky above a mountain swept by roaring snowstorms. The green, tranquil land had already been painted crimson by fire and blood, and the song of that sky blue bard's lyre, so this is Venti, was almost drowned in the howling tumult, and that bejeweled, lovely dragon, like a tender lover, had now pierced his neck through with his sharp fangs. So basically, what it's describing here is that Devalin, who is another dragon associated with Venti, so Devalin bit Durin with his fangs. Yes, yeah. Farewell, mother. Oh, there we go. See, look, even the M here in mother is capitalized. Now this is, oh my god. Now I am beginning to think that Elynas might be one of the creations of Rhindottir, since he was also referring to his creator as mother with a capital M. Oh my god, time to add time to add Elynas to the Rhindottir family tree a while ago. I will update that off stream. Yeah, I will tweet about it. Okay, farewell, mother, my journey is ended. I shall sleep beneath this white, shining silver, and perhaps this too is good. Farewell, O lovely Bart, and farewell, O lovely dragon. Would that we had met in a different time and place, to meet, to sing, and dance together. So he thought most sincerely as he lay dying. Now then, this great blessing that pulses through my veins, and the lovely sight of the dark universe that gave me birth, they are now yours to inherit. See, dark universe that gave him birth. God, where did you all come from? Where did you all come from? You speak of the dark cosmos, the dark universe. Oh my god, and also Doran just really wanted to see the world. My god, poor Doran. Okay, last but not the least, we're gonna take a look at Cinnabar Spindle, which is the limited time sword. And yeah, this is actually the best in slot for Albedo. When it comes to 4 stars. Yes, okay. A sword made from materials that do not belong in this world. The power within might even be able to withstand the corruption of a venom that could corrode a mighty dragon. Actually, wait, that's what I think about it. I should go read Festering Desire too. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, so Cinnabar Spindle says, this was from the this was from the second Dragonspine event, by the way. Okay. Separate the dust in the flames with joy and extract the exquisite from the crude. For all in the universe comes from a single source, and all things may be derived from a single thought. You must pursue that which your elder brother, the one who rode the white horse, could not accomplish. Reach the far side of a philosophy, and create a new destiny for myself and your brothers. Yeah, so there's a mention here about the one hoard white horse. Why on earth would my daughter create a dragon and a synthetic human being and a unicorn? Yeah, this looks like a unicorn to me, to be honest. One hoard white horse. Reindeer, what is going on with you? I love you, but I am kind of concerned. Okay. Alright. Last but not least, for real. Let me go read Festering Desire. This is another limited time event sword from the very first Dragonspine event. A creepy straight sword that almost seems to yearn for life. It drips with a shriveling venom that could even corrupt a mighty dragon. So yeah, actually during that first Dragonspine event, we had to awaken the power of this sword right here, and it actually contains Duran's life force as far as I remember. Okay. This was a story from a long ago. Unborn life, unfulfilled wishes, tragic dreams at the end of the universal darkness that could never come true. Indwell my body and descend onto this world. Then, my lovely children, like rainwater flowing into creeks and plants growing towards the sun, go onto a lovely place and display your own beauty there with pride. This is a memory that the child named Durin had of his mother. Thank you, mother, thank you. We gave you wings to floor in a mighty form. Mother, I wish to go to a land of lovely songs. I will tell them about you, mother, and about everyone else. I shall tell them that the place where I was born is beautiful. Yeah. You just wanted to see the world. Also, okay, now that I think about it, this last line right here makes a lot more sense now to me. I shall tell them that the place where I was born is beautiful. So, a while ago, when we got transported into that very creepy and Kanamiya looking place, the traveler and Paimon thought that that place looked really creepy. And then, on the other hand, Mamir thought that that place was very beautiful, and she felt like it was a beautiful garden. So they have two different perceptions here. So I am really wondering if Ryan Dottier's creations also have a different sort of perception. Could it be possible that the creepy things that are associated with them, could it be possible that that her creations are seeing their creepy origins in a much more beautiful way? Oh my god, that could actually be a possibility now that I think about it. Yeah, because so far from what we've read so far, they kind of give off the impression of being misunderstood or something. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think that would be it for the dragon lore actually. Also, I forgot to to take a look at the viewpoints. Yes. Scenery within Elynas steps added to the archive. And we also have another viewpoint there, it seems. I didn't expect that we would have two viewpoints on at the same spot. Okay, let me see. Ah, this one, the scenery within Elynas deepest depths. The one we went to a while ago. Oh my god. I don't think we can go back there again. Yeah.
Breathtaking.
Oh my god. Also, until now, I'm still really wondering what those gold things are. They're flying around the heart. It wasn't mentioned what they were, but that's okay. I think we got too much lore already. Yeah. Oh my god. Gosh. Wait. I will have to see if there's some stuff in at the viewpoint descriptions. Okay. Alright. Last stretch before we end. Okay. That would be geography. Okay. Let me go read this one. A very warm place. The heart that was nearly awakened has now gone silent once more. Yeah, it was only revived for a short bit. I'm really, even though it was kind of bittersweet, I'm really glad that Elynas chose to not be revived because he actually was very concerned about the well-being of the Melusines living inside his world. Yes. Oh, I love how this just says, "Nice to meet you." I didn't really expect Elynas to be so chill, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be it actually. Yes. So that would be it for today's World Quest stream. I really wasn't expecting that I was gonna finish this within one stream. Yeah, for some reason the Fontaine World Quests have been shorter than the previous World Quests with Captain, but
To
but
survive hardship.
but
you
yeah,
must
that's
prepare
okay
for
because
hardship.
that means that we get to finish stuff faster now and they're much more concise when it comes to the story delivery. Yes. So, with that in mind, thank you for joining my 50th stream. I think I mentioned earlier that I didn't really know at first what I was gonna do with my 50th stream, but since this World Class has been the talk of the town recently, I decided to stream it, and and yeah, no regrets. I think I think I got to be mind blown by the stuff that we've learned so far, and yeah, we also do have a mini world quest that's connected to this called the Book of Esoteric Revelations, and I think I will just finish that off stream since maybe it's a shorter quest, I think. Yes, but yeah, I will keep you posted on what I might find out there. Yes. Oh my god.
Respect must be given to
I
the
really do
will
not
of
know
every
when I'm
creature.
gonna stream next. I will
fish
just
in the
let you
ocean
know
swims
if
in its
ever
own
when the next stream
direction.
is gonna be. Yeah, because my stream schedules are gonna be very irregular from now on. But usually I stream at 10 p.m. GMT plus 8. Yeah. But sometimes I'm late though. Due to certain circumstances. But yeah, usually 10 p.m. is my usual time. So yeah, in case I announce my next streams, please keep yourselves posted on my platforms. And speaking of that, let me see. Okay, let me plug in my socials. I have a YouTube, a Twitter, and a Tumblr. I usually announce my stream schedules in the YouTube community post as well as in Twitter. And yeah, I also update the schedule here in my Twitch channel itself from time to time. So yeah. Also, yes, you might wanna turn on the bell notifications. Yeah, I will go live when I feel like going live. Yeah, so true. And then when it comes to my YouTube, in case you're interested to find out more about my other stuff, you may check out my Genshin VODs playlist, and as well as my Honkai Story
My
VODs playlist
publishing
if you're
house has
interested
released
in that.
numerous works that lay out military
I will
strategy
still
in a
I will
simple
still
and pragmatic way.
upload. Oh, I will
Those are my
still
favorite.
public. How do I say make public? I will still make the I will still have to make some VODs public because most of the recent VODs that I've uploaded for the most recent streams, they're on private right now because I still have to, fix the thumbnail, the description, the timestamps and all that. But I will try my best to make them public real soon so that you can watch them. Yeah, I quite have a backlog on when it comes to the VOD situation of things. Yeah, please be patient. Yes. And I will also be uploading my Fontaine streams too. So far we have 3 Fontaine streams. One is about the Fontaine Archon Quest Act 1, one is about Fontaine Archon Quest Act 2, and then the third stream is this one. The third Fontaine stream, I mean. Yes, that would be it. Yes. Okay. So yeah, with that in mind, I think I said everything already. Yes. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. This has been an unexpectedly long stream. I need to rest now. This kind of turned into an endurance stream for some reason. But yeah, don't worry. I will rest now, and I will. Yeah, actually, I will have to eat breakfast since it's dawn already. Yes. Also, um. Zamikarp, thank you so much for stopping by the way. Thank you so much for the stream. I really enjoyed listening to all your stories. I learned a lot. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the stream. It's been really a blast to talk about what we've learned so far in this world quest. Yeah. Genshin lore is really one of my main focus for this channel. Yes. Yes. Okay, alright. I'll be playing some background music to send you all off, by the way. Yes. Rest well, everyone. Thank you so much for the 50 days, the 50 streams. Yes, I will keep on trying my best to improve more with each stream and VOD upload, and if ever I resort to make if ever I resort to making videos someday, I'll just let you know. Yeah, it's still a long way to go though because I do need some time to learn that. Anyways, bye bye everyone.